I presume that we are. Alrighty. Welcome back to LaBella's Looks. Brady beside me. I am Frank. First, we're going to talk some World Baseball Classic today. Obviously, a lot has gone on this week between World Baseball Classic. Obviously, the big news for the MLB right now. Free agency for the NFL is moving. Max Crosby, obviously the headliner for what's going on, especially that's a trade, but a lot going on in the NFL world as well in this offseason. A action-packed week, a lot of flip-flopping, especially on that deal. First, let's get into World Baseball Classic, though, now that pool play has closed down. 4 games for USA, 3 taken in the win column. The loss to Italy obviously proved to be scary because of what happened last night. It all came down to Mexico versus Italy. Italy took the win, 3 home runs from Vinny Pasquantino.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't watch much of that game, but that was legendary. And he even said in the post-game interview, "You're welcome, USA," essentially. But I want to talk more pools eventually as well. We'll get into the rest. But as for Pool B, what did you think of play? Italy, USA, Mexico, Great Britain, and Brazil. USA played everybody but Great Britain.
I mean, you have to just go at it with the USA itself. Do we think this team's as good as everyone says it was before it started? Like they showed some holes.
I'm hesitant to say no because the firepower in the sitting lineup is insane when it's connecting. Yeah, I don't know what was going on against Italy. Like Michael Lorenzen, I think, was the starter that ran through them for a couple innings. And I don't know who they brought out of the pen, Italy, that is. But when this team is clicking, it's just ridiculous. And that's what we saw through the first couple of games. Through Brazil, they were really working. Mexico, a couple of moonshots after moonshots. So they get it done when they need to. And I don't know. It was a shame. And the whole situation, Mark DeRosa doing a miscalculation or maybe just misspeaking in general, where maybe his analytics team wasn't giving him the correct notes as to whether they actually had the full 100% opportunity to make it out of Pool B.
Do you think the USA losing Scuba will hurt us a lot more than we think?
That he's not coming back?
Yeah.
I would say, you said more than we think?
Yeah.
I don't know about...
Do you think we'll need him? Do you think we need him more than now in the situation that we're in compared to what we thought we would be in?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you could overstate the loss of like a Cy Young winner not returning to your World Baseball Classic team. Like, obviously that's huge. The guy, I mean, people are calling him a lot of names, including like terrorists right now because of the fact that he wouldn't stay around. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even a decent 3 innings that he provided too. So it wasn't like he came in and like absolutely Nolan Ryan the team and then was like, all right, guys, that's all I got for you. He came in, gave up runs, put the team in jeopardy for a couple of innings, and then was like, all right, yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens with it. Do you know who USA plays next?
I'm not sure what the matchup's going to be now because that is all for pool play, right? We're heading out.
Yeah. Only the top 2 teams from each pool advanced.
Yeah, so I don't know what the tournament looks like now. I haven't checked out a bracket of any sort. You just play 1 game against every team?
I believe so.
I got to look into that. But welcome, Tyler, to the party. We're talking World Baseball Classic at the moment.
Hello there. Sorry for being late. You know,
no, you good, bro.
It's kind of my thing, low key.
You're gonna get a nickname for that?
It's not on purpose. It's just life.
It looks like U.S. plays against Canada tomorrow.
Interesting. So Canada, who actually just took down Puerto Rico and gave Puerto Rico their first loss in Pool A. I didn't catch much from that game, and I actually don't know much of who's on Canada. But a good win for them, and they're leading that pool.
I can tell you who's on. James Paxton. I know he's on Canada.
Didn't know he was Canadian. Nice.
Bo Naylor.
That actually I did know.
Josh Naylor, Abraham Toro, Red Sox legend. Denzel Clark.
Yeah,
I mean they just. I think he was on. I think he's on Tampa Bay.
Interesting. So here's a little clip I saw from the World Baseball Classic that was on a lot of feeds this week. And Tyler, you could have an opinion on this one as well, I'm sure. There was a clip of, so USA played against Mexico, and 2 teammates in the MLB came across each other. The USA catcher, Cal Raleigh, and Mexico outfielder, Randy Arozarena. So they both play on the Tampa Bay Rays in the MLB. So they're teammates in the MLB. But in this, obviously, they're on different teams for their ethnicities. You saw this clip probably. Or,
yeah. And you said Rays, but Mariners. They play for the Mariners.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mariners. Excuse me. They Mexico guy, Randy Arozarena, tries to shake his hand at home plate. Cal Raleigh, the USA guy, denies the handshake. And that's something that we've already seen in the World Baseball Classic where the Australian catcher told his teammate that he wasn't going to shake his hand. just out of the competitiveness of the World Baseball Classic. Is this stupid? Straight up,
No, I don't think so.
No, I
that
respect it.
that you shouldn't be shaking your teammate's hand when you're fighting for your country.
It's not about, even if you go country aside, it's just about the competitive nature. Like, even if you think of it like in the Olympics in basketball, Kobe said he's gonna run through Powell, and he ran through Powell, and that's like Powell's like his best friend. Like he's the one that's still around the kids, taking care of everyone. He said that he didn't care, and that he had to set the tone.
So, I think I find a little bit more reason in the Kobe thing, because it was like, that's like, sure, I'm going to play with max intensity and I'm going to run through you if you're setting a screen. I just don't see too much of the rationality in this Cal Raleigh thing, because it's not like part of the game. Like, you can, I look at the World Baseball Classic and Team USA basketball playing as like that you're playing for your country and should be as serious as can be, but you're also doing it with a smile on your face. And when you're representing your country, I should say, and something outside of the game like that, where you're just having an interaction with somebody, like a lot of these guys, especially like Team Japan, you'll see it all the time, because Shohei loves to do this. Where you walk up to the plate and you greet the umpire, greet the catcher, and you're like, all right, like, hope you're doing well.
But that's just how he was raised in Japanese culture. It's a little bit different. So you can't hold everyone to the same standard when not everyone's raised that way. So it's more so like, we're cool at the end of the day. You're still my teammate, but you're like, well, I'll text you after the game. Like, right now we're enemies. So I don't see you as a teammate. I like you're the op on the field. Like,
I don't know if I rock with the mentality song, because I think if I was Randy Arozarena, the guy from Mexico, I would be talking in the post game conference, which he did. I would be talking in the post game conference saying, like, that's great. Like, that's an interesting decision, but we're going to see each other in the locker room eventually. So it's
in like
just
a week.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's months down the line. Next week we were going to be teammates. So
like, if I didn't shake your hands, bad blood. Come on, bro. Like, let's be men here. Like,
exactly.
It's just competitive nature. That's all. It's not. If it was disrespect, I would say I'm disrespecting you. Like, he should, like, if you're grown men, like, if there's a problem, they would handle it. They should talk about it. He'd let it be known.
I don't know.
That's how I see it.
Well, at least we can find different mindsets on that situation. But as for the other pools that we didn't get into, Pool D has Dominican Republic obviously at the top and Venezuela right behind them. Is Dominican Republic, which is one of 3 4-0 teams, the best look in the World Baseball Classic right now?
Didn't Dominican Republic just beat Venezuela?
Yeah, they did. Those 2 teams are making it out of their pool, though.
I have the full bracket pulled up here.
Yeah.
So
who's DR facing actually?
Korea.
Nice.
Sounds like.
Honestly, probably is.
DR is probably taking the whole thing.
It's those 2.
That's the favorite, I believe.
The winner will face.
Puerto Rico's out.
No, they're
still in.
They play against Italy round 1.
Is Mexico out?
Mexico is out because of the game yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then you have Venezuela versus Japan, which might be a good game.
So the only undefeated teams are DR, Japan, and Italy. But I imagine favorites wise, it's probably DR. It might be. Is it? You think it's Japan over USA right now?
Is the Japan team
I would
deep?
say maybe. I feel like they're always pretty deep.
We know they have some great pitchers.
Japan, yeah, it's probably super deep. It's probably guys you've never heard of, or I've never heard of, but they're probably super deep anyway. Like, probably like the best pitchers from.
I would love to go to a game in the Tokyo Dome. That would be sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be sick. You see that ice cream sandwich that looks like the Tokyo Dome?
I have never seen that in my life.
Look that up. Look it up. They have they sell like a ice cream sandwich and it's shaped like the Tokyo Dome.
Let's see what we have. Oh,
yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I have seen this.
That is interesting. Does the Tokyo Dome actually say that on top of it or no? Does it say the name Tokyo Dome?
I don't know, but I know it's shaped like that and it has like that pattern. Never been.
Bro got me looking at a pic of the Tokyo Dome now. It does. I mean, it does say the name on the side of it, so it's kind of accurate.
But like, tell me you wouldn't eat that.
Japanese know what they're doing when it comes to snacks. Like, they have like really cool snacks I would want to try. Period.
100%.
Why? Like, what else? What are you trying to try from?
Like, their food is very clean, and it's just like over there they have like 7-Elevens. Their 7-Elevens are like all fresh food. Like,
yeah, they just do it right.
Yeah, for us, you think it's like either a gas station, which I didn't know it was a gas station. Living in New York, when you get out of New York, like 7-Elevens are gas stations. That was surprising me. But it's like a a real nice convenience store. Like it's actually a lot convenient than a rotating hot dog that's sitting there for all day.
Those are fire though.
The hot dogs just hit as a kid. I'm not gonna lie, and the icy is gas.
If Tokyo Dome was an ice cream sandwich, I'd eat it. Well, it is, and I did do that. That was a tweet I just found.
Yeah, that's the first tweet I saw about it, and then I was all in since.
That's interesting. That's a cool concept. I don't know what the outside would taste like though, since it's
I tried looking
like
into
a wafer
it.
color.
I tried looking into it a little bit because that's just the type of person I am. And they be selling those at like Korean stores, but they're shaped like fish. So I might have to hit up a Korean store if there's one around here. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, like a Kmart.
H Mart.
H Mart, yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that until I looked it up.
No, it's really good. They have like, there's one. I'm not gonna say like. We'll talk about that after. I don't want to like start dropping locations.
Yeah.
Area, we'll talk about that.
I do want to change gears here and talk about college basketball really quick because there's a lot going on right now currently.
Oh, I was watching that.
impactful.
I was watching that before I came
This is what I was going to comment on first. So Miami, Ohio, an undefeated team heading into this tournament. They went, was it 29-0?
They went 31-0.
They're 31-0, yeah. And now they just lost a couple of minutes ago. So you were watching this game.
Wait, they lost?
To Massachusetts, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that they lost.
We're talking about basketball?
Yeah, college basketball.
Men's basketball.
So this.
Oh my God, I did not.
Have
know
you heard
they
anything
lost.
about the Miami, Ohio situation this season?
No.
So this is a team from what conference is it again?
They're from the MAC conference, but not Iona's MAC.
Yeah, the
They're
MAC.
from MAC.
So a team that's undefeated in their conference, but it's a conference that's so, for lack of a better term, not regarded very highly.
It's considered a mid-major, but on the higher end of mid-major, and they went undefeated this season. But on this thing called KenPom, are you familiar with KenPom? It's like a way that it ranks Division I basketball teams, and their strength of schedule was like in the 300s.
It's basically like
Bad.
they go undefeated, but they don't play any quality teams, basically. So now you're comparing them, saying should they make the NCAA tournament versus a team like Auburn, who is notoriously a good basketball school, but they have quite a lot of losses. But if they played Miami, Ohio, obviously they would destroy them because they're a better basketball program and a better conference. So that was the debate this whole time. I was on the side of Miami, Ohio should make the tournament no matter what, because what precedent are you setting if you say a team from a bad conference can go undefeated and do their best basketball? They're still not going to make the tournament because they just are in a bad
Isn't that like
situation.
what happened with what school Ash and Genty went to? Like they were really good. And they go to
Boise State.
Boise, yeah.
Yeah, that was just the way that the college football playoff was set up. They had a bye week because of the way that they had it set up, and then they changed it for the following year. But they got ran their first matchup in the college football playoff. But something that I think we didn't even mention is that in the MAC conference tournament, Miami, Ohio, who went undefeated, weren't even favored to win the MAC tournament.
Who was favored to win this conference?
It was Akron.
Oh, okay.
And what, this was round one? Had to have been, right?
Yeah.
UMass was 8 seed, I believe, in that
So
conference.
what's the name of the school? Ohio or Miami?
Miami, Ohio.
So they're ranked 20th. Like they are a
where
ranked
is the
team
school?
now.
Where's the school located?
Ohio.
Ohio? It's called Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. I was a little confused.
There's like a
it sounded like it
town.
was a game. Like it sounded like because you just said they lost. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
Miami versus Ohio. All right.
And the Miami of Ohio versus UMass.
So it's just a weird situation because now that they've finally taken the loss and they don't go win the tournament, obviously this wouldn't have been a discussion. They go win the tournament, they get the automatic bid to the national championship, the NCAA tournament. Now that they've lost the tournament, they're still ranked 20th. Should be what I would call a lock, but it would be a different situation if they lost a game, lost 2 games in the regular season schedule. Then people would still be having a little bit more heated of a debate. 2 games might have lost them entirely.
Do you think they should still be in?
I would say so, yeah.
You do?
Yes.
I have their thing pulled up right now. They have the 269th highest strength of schedule.
I'm still looking at them as a tournament team. Because what, again, are you setting
As an
if
at-large
team
now,
like
So
this?
what is
Obviously.
the schedule? So who are they playing against? Like who's in their conference?
I can tell
Just
you.
buns straight up.
And these are the other D1 schools.
Yeah, this is D1
Yeah, but they're
basketball. It's
not.
just like not a high level of it.
Okay. While he's looking at it, we're still talking about D1. Isn't this like we have like 4 New York schools that could potentially go to the
LIU is in there.
guaranteed
LIU,
3
Is
LIU,
locked
Rutgers,
up.
or
St.
4, I
John's.
guess. I wasn't thinking
I
about
think
St. John's.
Hofstra.
Hofstra is also in, I believe. Yeah.
Hofstra, LIU, Siena, and St. John's.
Rutgers is not going.
I don't think Rutgers is. Are they like that right now?
No, they're not going.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
St.
were like
John's,
500.
speaking of, is up 19 right now on Providence in the second half. So they are rolling.
Providence gives me another fight. Okay. Was that game?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was Providence. I don't know if that guy's actually playing. Somebody was just talking to me about that a little while ago. Is Duncan Powell getting minutes right now? He has not touched the floor.
So Miami, Ohio plays teams like Bowling Green, Akron, Western Michigan, Toledo, Central Michigan, Buffalo, Kent State, UMass, who they just lost to, but only won by 4 last time, or won by 2.
UB's bad. Football, they're not bad.
Who?
University of Buffalo's a bad basketball team.
I don't know, but I think they're in the MAC conference. I could be wrong about that.
They're okay with football.
They are in MAC.
Yeah, I mean, so now we're in a situation where they've lost tournaments. So are you saying that you don't think Miami, Ohio is making?
Well, I thought they would have made it at least out the first round of their MAC tournament.
Yeah, it's quite a shame because now it's going to have people actually questioning the situation.
Was it a close game?
They lost by 4, yeah. So it wasn't like they just got ran out.
I mean, they were just talking all that crap. I don't know if you watched the final game when that capped off their undefeated season against Ohio.
No, I didn't really watch any Miami, Ohio basketball this season.
I mean, I haven't either, but ever since I started coming here, I become a big fan of mid-major basketball now. So I was watching that game. It went to overtime, and it was a good game. But then they just I don't even know what they were doing. They were acting crazy after they went undefeated, which I guess is fine, makes sense. But then now you just lose to UMass.
And then we should also point out, hasn't no 29 win team has ever not made the NCAA tournament?
Correct. They've all I think the lowest seed ever was like a 4 or 5 seed.
Yeah.
And so now we have this team. It's just an anomaly. It's just something we've never seen before.
Yeah, this is by far
basketball.
history if this team does not make the NCAA tournament.
It's just something you've never seen before. So no matter what the committee does, people are going to say they got it wrong, no matter what.
You're comparing them. What teams are you looking at that should be sneaking in? Is it still Auburn that people are talking about when Auburn's got this many losses on the record?
Yeah, Auburn is one of them. There's a few other
trying to sneak some Seton Hall action in there from the Big East.
Yeah, Seton Hall. There's a couple others.
So you have to win your individual tournament to get a guaranteed spot
for all of the mid-major ones.
Spot.
Yeah. Like Siena, the same division or conference as Iona, they just won the max, so they get their auto bid, but they'll be like a 15 or a 16 seed, and that happens for all of those conferences, like the Horizon, Sun Belt.
You can kind of allow another team to I'll explain it. Let's say UConn was bums, St. John's cooks in the regular season and is probably going to make the tournament anyway. If another team wins their conference tournament, then 2 teams from the Big East make it in. But if last year St. John's won the regular season in the conference, so they were already making it in the tournament, and then they won their conference tournament as well. So that kind of pushes any chance of another team making it in. But UConn and other teams in the Big East were just good. I don't know. That was a rough explanation. But
other teams that are bubble teams are like Santa Clara.
Yeah. But isn't it
UCF?
32 or 64 teams in the big bracket?
Yeah.
64, okay,
yeah. 4-8.
64. But there's over 300 Division I teams.
Right. But we all know the big, the Big Ten. Schools are basically automatic.
SEC, Big 10, Big 12, yeah. ACC.
Well, that's the thing. A team being in that tournament is just such an automatic. That team should make the tournament, as opposed to a team like Miami, Ohio, who's clearly having a better season. But it's just they have no quad 1 wins because they're not playing quad 1 teams.
Yeah,
the problem is when you have wild cards like that, those are bracket busters. So people that are in their brackets trying to win big,
well, I mean, people have been saying for a month plus that whoever Miami, Ohio plays in the tournament, because they've been undefeated, they're just going to get ran by 30.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's really, honestly, Miami, Ohio probably will lose in the first round, but they deserve that spot to hold it.
I could be on board with that. Yeah, sure. Let them in. Let them in and have them lose by 30.
Because also a team making an appearance in a tournament does so much for the school.
Sure, let them in.
I agree with it. Let it happen, and then that will probably happen.
And we'll never hear about it again.
Yeah, But that does so much for the school because once you get your name in the tournament, then people are putting it in your bracket, and then their admissions start coming through. Like obviously, the financial effects of just being in the tournament are huge for a lot of these schools. So I hope that Miami and Ohio actually make something of their.
Just put them against
season.
Miami, Florida, and whoever wins or whoever loses has to get rid of the
Miami.
name. Yeah,
You're not allowed to be named Miami anymore.
yeah. Whoever loses, get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of college basketball going on today. Obviously, the tournaments are rolling, so there's a lot of implications happening right now. St. John's seems to be holding on strongly if they don't sell this game, but they don't really need that. St. John's ranked 13th, actually. I didn't realize they moved up so much this week.
Really?
Like 19?
Yeah, they've gone like 17, 18, 16. But
they've been all
this
over
is the best they've been all season, I believe.
Because isn't it like real close in the rankings? Like everything's like a game apart or something like that?
Essentially, yeah.
I went from like 9 to like 19 after one loss.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was probably that was one of the bad losses, yeah.
I think that's when they lost your win streak. You just instantly dropped.
When UConn absolutely obliterated their cheeks, yeah. So, yeah. Virginia's up 1 right now, and there's Ohio State as well, the 7th seed. Yeah, I mean, that's all for college basketball, really. There's not too much to get into with that tournament realm. It's kind of surprising how early some tournaments are, though. Like the our MAC, Iona, finished way before Big East even started.
But yeah, it finished on Monday, Tuesday.
And they kind of had them going at the same time, the women's and men's, but the Big East women's tournament was done already also before the men's Big East tournament started.
It probably has to do with like TV wise, because that's still a lot of games and schools you got to go through in their respective tournaments and then build the bracket to have.
And the viewership on Big East tournament is also a different breed, especially
fit it all into come the big tournament, NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
to still keep it in March for March Madness,
Now we can move it over to the NFL, where, as promised, there's a lot of stuff going on this week, so we might as well get into it. First of all, Max Crosby, the headline of the week. Before I even say anything on it, what do you got on the Raiders situation right now? Max Crosby fails the physical to Baltimore. Now is back as Raider. Made a comment yesterday on social media saying he's committed to the Raiders.
Crosby said that?
Yeah.
That's sad.
All right.
That's sad. That's like Myles Garrett. Like, I'm committed to the Browns. Why?
Crosby has been like that throughout his whole tenure as a Raider. Like, he's been like, I'm here to stay and not going anywhere. But obviously, he was probably hoping that he was going to get moved, and it was legendary in his head probably when he just was headed to Baltimore.
I don't know, man. Investigate the Ravens, dude. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Investigate them.
And they recovered,
bro. Do something.
I need to know what the physical process is that he failed.
Baltimore recovered awfully quick though, and go out and get Trey Hendrickson, another
that's
guy
why
who
I'm
was
saying investigate them. Like that's shady stuff going on.
Hendrickson, another dude looking to move, was trying to get out of Cincinnati for a while now. I mean, most people are in this day and age with that team, but the defense has been a struggle. So Hendrickson, another guy who's found a great home in that Baltimore defense, which is going to be strong. But have the Raiders now done anything with their moves now that they're way over with taking on Crosby's contract again?
I think they still have to try to move him now,
Yeah.
like just for a smaller price.
I have all their signed and retained right here. They signed Tyler Linderbaum.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good signing.
They signed a new edge in Kwity Paye, linebacker Quay Walker. They picked up Nakobe Dean. They picked up Jalen Naylor. These are kind of expensive contracts too. And they got a new kicker in Matt Gay. And they retained
shout out Matt Gay
people.
Anything to make Fernando Mendoza look good, I guess.
Probably, yeah.
So I mean,
they're getting the number 1 pick.
They do the number 1 pick. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Looking like a lock. Of free agency moves and all the deals that have been made so far, has there been any other ones that have jumped out? Obviously, Max Crosby's been the biggest name to be shipped. Probably most impactful, seemingly, has been Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs. Yeah, because
I thought that was ridiculous.
Their run game has kind of fallen apart in the last couple of years. Like Kareem Hunt's a serviceable running back, but Pacheco at his peak
for the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I thought that was ridiculous out of Seattle. He was the best player in the Super Bowl. Like, what are we doing here? He had a good season, and then I don't know. I think that's just weird. I don't know why. So who's going to be the running back for the Eagles?
Seahawks. Seahawks, it would
be
right now. It's currently
it's technically Zach Charbonnet, but he's injured.
Yeah,
I don't even know who that is. What are we talking
It was a
about?
nice like duo they had, but he got injured in the playoffs, so he wasn't around for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird.
I feel like this isn't a signing, but DJ Moore now in Buffalo.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, shout out because that's actually a nice. I'm glad Buffalo's pulling in more.
I think that'll be
receiving
good for
talent.
them.
Yeah,
I'm obviously biased, but I think the Steelers have made 3 really good moves. They
including Pittman.
Including Pittman, yeah. They signed Rico Dowdle to a 2-year deal. They
W
traded
plays.
for Michael Pittman, and all they gave up was a 6th-round pick swap and moved back like 15 picks.
Did Rodgers confirm his status?
No,
Aaron?
he probably
Yeah,
won't until
Bro, I think
October
he
31st.
needs to call it quits.
You think he's done?
He needs to call it quits.
I think he's gonna give the season because it's been this long and he's like been interviewed already about playing with McCarthy, Coach McCarthy. I feel like he's got one more.
I mean, dude, I don't know what
I
we're
just
gonna do.
I don't see the. He's just not going out with grace. Like he's not performing good enough to really.
He was
like,
also given nothing last year. We had nothing to work with.
Yeah, but it's more so like, Tom went out good. Tom was looking good. Of course he had Mike Evans. Speaking of Mike Evans, is not even on that team no more. That got rid of Mike Evans. That was crazy.
49ers, yeah.
That was crazy. I don't know. Now I was thinking, I'm like, yo, Baker got nothing. He's cooked. We about to see Baker go back to looking like how he was in the Browns, like post. When
Yeah,
everything started going
Baker.
bad.
I always liked Baker, but it's looking grim over there at the moment.
Yeah, that was a crazy trade.
Other than Egbuka, and then if Godwin can stay on the field, sure.
The thing with a guy like with a career like Rodgers, and I said this kind of about Stafford and LeBron as well. Like it's hard to imagine a guy like that calling it quits without announcing his farewell season. And unless you go off and win an MVP or win the championship like Brady did, it's hard to imagine them just killing it right there without announcing that they're touring their last season prior to the season starting. Which is why I think Rodgers is going to give this a shot and then say like, all right, this is all I got in me this last one. Like Stafford went out and won the MVP, and it was plausible if he was like, all right, I'm going to call it here because the Rams also went decently far in the playoffs and it was a solid ending. But he wants more.
I think Stafford's still playing at a really good level, high level.
Yeah, absolutely.
The problem is Rodgers is coming off an injury and he's not playing at like a good level right now. I know the team wasn't as like that good, but like this is still Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. And like if we're talking about Tom, if Tom was on this team, we'd expect Tom to still, make this a good team or a solid team at best. Maybe win a playoff game.
I mean, if Rodgers comes back, whatever, dude. 9-8 inbound, but I mean,
I like Rodgers though. Like I think he's actually still like
stats wise, he played as a top 15 quarterback.
Yeah, he's a fair QB, like definitely top half. But
he's just slow and he's just old.
Without being a mobile guy, there's only so much you can do without decent weapons.
It's not a future move by any means.
Yeah,
of course not.
You just can't really at his age and how he's performing. You just can't keep him as number one guy. You got to have someone. You got to draft or sign someone new to develop. Most likely draft because he's not lasting more than one more year tops. So you got to start moving to the next guy.
They already tried that with Kenny Pickett. It didn't work. The Steelers are always just in the abyss of pick 18 to 23 every year.
Maybe they'll Jordan Love him and they'll go and bring in a young guy and be like, all right, mentor him real quick.
Maybe we'll just sign Kyler Murray and just shock everyone else.
That is possible too.
It is very possible, but I don't think it'll happen.
I thought the Dolphins were going to have a shot at chasing Kyler Murray, but Malik Willis was also predictable.
Dude, Tua. You think he starts?
That QB room's going to be fun, man.
Probably not over A-Rod. Like,
I think he has to start for them. Actually,
in Atlanta?
If Aaron's not starting, he's retiring. He's like, oh, I'm out.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he's not taking that.
No.
What is Kirk Cousins up to now that they got?
He just got released.
A duo in Atlanta. He's just chilling.
He got released last night.
Last night actually.
I thought I know they were been trying to move away from him.
Yeah, they were saying they're going to release him. I think they made it official last night.
Damn. Okay.
So it's just him and Michael Penix.
I don't mind Kirk Cousins actually. I hope he actually finds a spot.
I do too.
He's pretty legendary in Minnesota.
Well. He's old as well. Do you think Minnesota signs Kyler? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. Well, what are they looking at right now? They're still rolling JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I think what they're going to do.
He's bombs. Yeah, this is like the 35th best quarterback in the league.
I think what they're going to do is, if they sign Kyler, he'll be the starter, but they'll tell JJ McCarthy like, "Hey, go and compete with Kyler, but like he won't actually
Hey,
compete.
bro, go stand over there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't really ever a big JJ McCarthy guy. He's
Every time I ever hear his name, everyone just says how he's
9. Yeah, they definitely have to do something to improve that quarterback room because since Cousins kind of fell off and Darnold left, this is just not compatible. And save Justin Jefferson as well. This is just bad.
Yeah. He just hasn't had really a dependable quarterback since losing Cousins.
Yeah, worst fantasy season since I took him in my first pick.
What are your thoughts on the Giants so far this offseason?
God.
I was actually just having this conversation with somebody else. They've had a lot of sneaky moves defensively, which I hadn't noticed. I saw one the other day that I didn't take note of. I think it was a D-back. I don't remember who it was.
It was either Tremaine Edmonds, Micah McFadden, or Greg Newsome.
It might have been Newsome, yeah.
Then you also signed Isaiah Likely, which is a great signing for you.
I'm tapped into that one. Yeah, that is actually nice. But we're re-signing Isaiah Hodgins, who I also thought was going to be a massive piece of this team.
I think you guys need another decent receiver because is Neighbors going to be ready week 1?
Yo, they got Patrick Ricard.
I think so.
Yeah.
When did he get hurt? I feel like he should be.
Neighbors?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think he'd be ready week 1? I'm not sure. I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Like, what, 3, 4 months before the football season starts back up again?
I think he would be ready, yeah.
I think you need a second guy after losing Wan'Dale Robinson.
That sucked because I actually liked Wan'Dale. Yeah, where did he just go?
He's on the Titans now.
Yeah, that's so bonds.
He'll be with my prince, Cam Ward.
Don't even
that did not make me smile.
We just retain Isaiah Hodgins.
Yeah.
He's all right.
They just don't use him like that. Like he wasn't even top 5 in the depth chart, I don't think. But now he could be.
I don't know. It's a hard knock life being a
What pick do you have?
Giants fan.
Do you know what pick you have in this year's draft?
I couldn't tell you. Even if it would be a waste. We could have top 5 and it's still
You hit on Saquon though.
Oh, they're 5.
You hit on Dart though. You had a good draft last year.
Yeah. Dart is he could be good, but is he gonna stay in the field and it's mixy? The way he plays is it's electric, and and everyone. That's the problem. That's the thing is smoke and mirrors with the Giants. Things will look good and then they're not.
From an outsider of not being a Giants fan, I think you guys had a good draft last year.
It wasn't bad. And then I like Thibodeau. It's K1. It's just we need more. The defense is inconsistent. I need more out of him. I need for a top 5 pick. I need a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like he should be draft him, and he just no one talks about him. He's not he's not looked at when we're talking about some of the good DNs in the league.
Yeah, the attention has very much been more on Burns at a linebacker position. So, but there's a lot of power brought to the defense in the offseason signings, as I've just come to discover.
And don't get me started with Saquon. That really pissed me off. That was ridiculous. I'm so glad he won that ring. I'm so glad he won that ring because it's just that was just epitome of how bad our franchise is in making decisions.
It's all right. You got scat
nothing
now, though.
Played out well in the
If
sense
he stays healthy as well. That's you see, that's another thing for me. I've had this feeling for years now that I think we need to fire the entire staff in the Giants organization, from the trainers to, we've been going through head coaches, but offensive coordinators. The whole staff got to go reset the whole staff. And then we got to get people out the front office.
Yo, chill on Joe, bro.
Yeah, I think they're making steps in the right direction with that.
Well, you know how crazy it is that I always have to keep seeing this video of his son saying, drive Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
And he didn't drive Jaden Daniels. And his son was his son knows more ball than him. And he was saying that so calm. I'm just like.
What was he talking about when he was draft this guy because he looks good? I don't even think
he was there anyways, but still.
I don't know. But
remember who was he talking about? JJ
it's we're making steps, but 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah.
It's an inch. We're barely moving forward. We're not a team that's going to make leaps. I really mess with John Harbaugh, so I'm really hoping that really goes well because I've always liked John. So I think that's a really good coach position. Hopefully he can stay here for a long time because we just go through coaches like water, just bottles of water. It's ridiculous. But also we have one of the worst fields in the league. So that also just I don't know why they're so against switching it to grass. It's not that expensive. You are, near probably a $1 billion franchise or close to. Why can't we just get what the players want is grass? We have we lose I feel like every year we're one of the most injured teams every year. Like it's always every week I get a notification. This person IR injured. I'm just like, what we don't have a team. Like no one can stay healthy. And
Open up those pockets.
like, and it's known that people don't like to come play at this arena because people get hurt and it sucks. Like I wish we had the Cardinals field.
Or bring back Odell for real.
Do the Jets
Give 'em
have
a
this
shot.
problem? They must.
I would say so, yeah.
I wouldn't mind us bringing back Odell. We need more receivers.
That would
now.
get me so hyped. If his jersey sales go crazy again.
It would be just like interesting to see like
Who's
what
still available?
his output is.
What is the free agency market looking like right now?
He hasn't retired. I don't
Let's
think
see.
no one's picked
No,
him
I don't
up
believe
in
so.
in a minute.
He was just with the Dolphins most recently, I think.
Was that this year or was it last year?
I think he was
think it was last
suspended
year.
for something. I honestly think he was suspended.
But he
Oh.
wasn't really like he wasn't playing at the moment. I think. I feel like he
No, he really isn't playing for Miami. So he hasn't been on the field in a while, I feel like.
That's funny.
What's the best receiver to look at right now?
It was giving me people who have already signed. Like I want that information.
Nice.
Do you think the Bengals need to like give up on
Burrow?
Burrow and like that Chase and all that?
I don't think so. Burrow's another guy where I have him as a pretty highly rated QB. It's just the defense has been the problem in the last couple of years.
Yes, but also Burrow has been struggling to stay on the field.
Yeah, that's really the biggest problem. So I think the receiving core is still one of the best around when they're all healthy with Chase Higgins and all them. But even the Josevas and that crew, it has not clicked. I don't know if it's the coordinating or just the injury problem.
Because
But
even when he's healthy, they just can't get it done in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
So I don't know. They had that really good run against the Rams in the Super Bowl that one year, but ever since then it really fell off so hard. I don't think they made the playoffs the next year.
Kind of like Lamar. Like
Mm.
how much more grace do we give Lamar after this not doing well in the playoffs this many
Yeah.
in a row? Like
And he's been kind of injury.
We still have names like Tyreek, Stephon Diggs, Christian Kirk, Debo, Darnell Mooney.
you only said two people that Tyreek is a real hit or miss at this age.
Giants go out and get a
He was
washed
also
Debo
injured.
Samuel.
He was
Yeah.
also injured.
So him coming back off that injury and like he'll probably still be quick, but it's just like how is he still quick enough to make the separation? What else did you say?
Debo Samuel.
Stephon
washed.
Diggs.
Debo's fine. Stephon Diggs, he's let's get him out of here. He's gotta go. I'm sick of the NFL being so
Bro, the
soft.
Raiders want
I'm
Stephon Diggs so badly.
I'm sick of the NFL being soft. To get him out of the league, if it gets a guilty verdict, he's got to
Yeah,
go.
jail
Like,
time we talking?
I
Let's get
gotta-
this guy out of
He
here.
gotta go. Like
Get this guy out
That
of
is
here.
Raiders
the
material.
NFL
It is
shown that
Raiders material. You're right.
they are too lenient with how isn't that one Raider? Isn't he allowed to play now?
Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, isn't Ruggs allowed to play?
That's
I
actually a
have
great question.
no
Where is Henry
idea.
I
Ruggs right now?
swore I saw that.
Jail?
No, he was in jail, but I
No,
think like
how much longer does he need though?
I have no idea.
I think he can get out soon-ish. I don't remember, but I know he's.
That was what 2021.
I don't think he's still eligible to play. I swore I saw something at one time that he was eligible to play.
We also have Christian Kirk, Debo Samuel,
solid.
like I said, Darnell Mooney, Hollywood Brown, D Hop, Keenan Allen.
I think the Chiefs should just bring Hollywood back.
How old is Hollywood Brown and D Hop right now?
Hollywood Brown is
Probably high
28.
20s. Yeah.
Really?
DeAndre Hopkins is 33. Will be 34 at the start of the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ain't bad.
Well, Hollywood Brown, that's a good pick. Was he injured?
I think Kansas City should
He
bring
was
back,
injured at
though.
the beginning of the year, and then he came back, and then he had a couple good weeks, and then he kind of just fizzled out.
He fits with Kansas City so well. I love that receiving core. I think they should.
When you say Hollywood
grabbing him
Brown,
again.
I think of the other Brown, not Antonio, but the other Brown. That was wasn't his
AJ?
cousin? Not AJ, the other one. Marquise Brown. Is it Marquise Brown?
The same.
I think that is Hollywood. Yeah.
Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, yeah,
Okay.
same person.
Marquise Goodwin. Yeah. I mean, that would be good for KC to bring him back though. I love that core really, especially with the Walker signing. I do want to get into in these last 10 minutes here because the last week we also kind of dipped away from sports in the final minutes. I want to talk about this upcoming year of you guys big into animated stuff and Pixar and all those. Were you big on it back in the day?
Like a movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Toy Story, Cars, all them.
Yeah.
So the next year we got a couple of not even sequels, just additional movies in these franchises. We got Incredibles 3, Monsters Inc. 2, which third in the franchise, and Toy Story 5. First of all, question I'm gonna ask you: should Toy Story have ended a while ago, or are you excited to see Toy Story 5? What's the vibe with
I
that?
never even saw 4, bro.
You're
Crazy
missing
take
out.
right there. I'm
You're
not.
missing out. I'm not gonna lie. You're missing out.
That was actually crazy.
You're missing out because honestly, Toy Story 4, debatably the funniest one. Like,
Really?
I was
Funny,
in,
okay.
I was in there weak. Like, that movie is dumb funny.
That's
Big
the one with the
Forky guy.
spork, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. He
Guy's
is
huge on
hilarious.
Forky.
Forky is hilarious. Like,
Yeah, I never tapped in.
You gotta like. Everyone hates on 4, but like, everyone's like, "Oh, it should have ended at 3," but 4, literally, Woody's always been the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Woody has always been the top person in the group, and it's always having to watch Woody's develop as a character, having to deal with other people coming in. And the first movie, Buzz took over, and he became the the it toy, and he had to take it the back seat. Second one,
Is this your favorite one? 4?
2 might be my favorite
That's.
one.
I was gonna say,
Well,
yeah,
2's a
2,
classic.
2 is
bro.
my favorite.
2 is peak.
I think 3 is the worst one in my opinion. Like,
I don't mind it actually.
I didn't like
3 had a weird vibe.
It was too weird.
wasn't as
it was
good as
completely
2.
different. It was so sad. You hit me with this pump fake trying to kill everyone off. I'm like, why is this happening? It was dark, and I'm like, it's fine if it was done. If it was done better, it would have been fine. But like, it was just like way too dark. Like, there's difference between like
that, yeah.
moving on from like, he's grown, he moved on. Okay, we're gonna give him other kids, and then there's like this patriarchy, and this purple bear is just he's the ringleader. It's like I'm watching it's like this is a gang. Like it's ridiculous. And then he's like, oh, we got to get rid of him.
All right, here's a 2-part question I got for you. We're gonna go on the count of
5 is too much.
On the count of 3, you're gonna say either Cars or Toy Story
As a
to which-
franchise?
As a franchise.
As a franchise.
Okay.
How many Cars movies are there?
3 Cars,
3.
4 Toy Stories, but 5 coming.
Oh, okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Cars.
Story.
I figured that was gonna be the reality. Okay.
Uh,
Cars 1 or Cars 2?
I mean, bro, I had to ask how many
Well,
Cars movies there were. I
Cars-
think I've only seen the first one.
or 3. Okay,
Cars,
if you're like
Cars
that.
1 is the best, but Cars 2, I love Mater. Like, I don't care what people say. Like, I like the spy stuff. I love Mater.
Mhm.
I think Mater is entertaining, funny.
Spy stuff.
You didn't watch 2? So in 2,
No.
Jesus, you
Oh,
gotta
really,
up your
dude?
movie knowledge.
No.
Damn.
In Cars 2, the Grand Prix is going on. So he goes from NASCAR into what's it called?
It's just the international whatever. I forgot what it's
F1?
called.
Yes, F1. He goes to F1. So,
Yeah.
like, he's
Oh, yeah.
like most of them are like, so the top dog is
Francesco's F1,
Francesco,
yeah.
that's his name. He's Italian and he's a NASCAR, like not a NASCAR. He's a F1 car.
Okay.
They go into the Grand Prix, which is more like F1 style stuff.
Yeah.
A NASCAR, so they're going around the world. They're doing different races, and Lightning McQueen, he's like the most decorated racer, and by then, like, it's in the future, and he's got multiple Piston Cup wins, all that jazz. So he gets called out by the F1 driver because, like, it's kind of like how it is in real life. F1, this is better. Like,
It is getting a lot of traction in real life right now.
F1's really big right now.
Huge.
And it's
Huge.
as it should be. Like, it's cool, and it's a big dynamic from going on an oval.
I think it's cool.
Like Cars 2 is a similar vibe to Toy Story 3. It's just kind of like out there. That's why I brought it up, because it's like Cars 1 was like, oh, McQueen, let's win the race, and then Cars 2 is like this car is literally like mass murdering.
It's very different.
Villages of cars.
Okay, so I'll give
What?
you lost me at first, but I do say that. So in the background, so there's a 2 plots. There's the A plot. Well, Mater's low key the A plot, but Lightning, while he's going through the tournament and stuff, like while he's going through the Grand Prix, in the background, Mater gets like drafted into like this like spy scheme because there's something going in the background, and there's like the fuel that they use is going wrong for some reason. Like the fuel that they're using in the Grand Prix is just not performing well, and they're like, why is it not happening? And the main guy who's making it, he's like, I stand by my product. And shady stuff is going on in the background, and Mater gets drafted into this, but no one knows that he's doing this. Like, it's just not known that he's doing it. So like Lightning's kind of getting mad at him because he's like messing up low key, but he doesn't know that he's being like a secret agent. And it's like, he's being a secret agent, but he's still Mater, and it's like everything's going fast. And the reason why he becomes a secret agent, because they were at an event, and the real secret agent he got they was in the bathroom, and it's funny because they're cars, and he got fried. So he gives like this tracker onto Mater, and they're like, "Oh, you're the guy," but Mater wasn't the guy, and they just act like they thought he was the guy the whole time. It was just a miscommunication.
I'm like,
It's a crazy movie. I mean,
it's great, bro. I really love that movie.
There's a video on YouTube that's like every kill in Cars 2. Like there's actually a kill count.
Yeah.
Like it gets up there.
Yeah,
like,
no,
they're straight up
Oh,
destroying
I
cars.
promise you gotta watch it. Like
it's on Disney Plus. I'll watch it tonight, bro.
Like
Dude, it's
I
actually-
promise- and then you just, tell us what you thought. Like
Cars 1 is still one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's-
It's still my favorite
all this
animated
time,
movie.
it's a classic.
But
It's a
Cars
great
2,
movie.
I still love, and I don't think it's a bad
If
movie at all.
Whenever
It's a little out there.
people like they don't like Cars 2, I'll just be like, you just don't know ball. That movie is great.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. And Cars 3, I only saw once when it first came out, and I should rewatch that. I'm gonna rewatch the whole franchise, in fact. But it's not a bad movie either. It's a decent way to end it. It made me sad, but it
Cars 3 is a little,
wraps up.
it's a little okay.
They were
Cars 3
teasing Cars 4 a little
Cars-
bit in the last
oh,
couple
I hope
years,
not, 'cause
and I got a
Cars
little
3 is
excited.
Cars 3 is just a passing of the torch kind of movie.
Hmm.
Like Lightning's like he's a little bit older,
Super washed up.
and you know he just can't necessarily compete anymore, and he just passes the torch to this new girl.
I think the lore,
That
the
was okay.
lesson, the whole storyline of Cars 1 is great. And like you
Yeah.
go back and you realize how kind of impactful that storyline was. Like there's a lot of lessons in there, and I thought it was great. Good plot.
If we're talking
you
about
know?
like the other Pixar movies, I'm very excited for Incredibles 3. Brad Bird, he's the GOAT. Like he's like that. He's touched so many. Most of the good Pixar movies he's been a part of. Like, and I think Incredibles 1 is a classic, amazing. I think Incredibles 2 was amazing.
Incredibles 2, another movie that people are very much underrating.
Yeah.
1 was better, but 2 was like a really
It's
good movie.
not
I like the
it's
involvement of
not
a lot of
far off
superheroes.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, he picked up I like that you pick up right after the first,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just a good story. It's
Mhm.
interesting. It looks great. Like
I remember seeing. I actually saw that at like a drive-in.
Oh, drive-ins are fire, by the way.
Are there any around here?
No, there's like nothing here. But when I go to
No.
Lake George, I'll do a drive-in. It's
yeah, I've never
top.
done a drive-in. I've always kind of wanted to.
Great
They're actually pretty
concepts.
cool.
Yeah. They should really have them around here. That's such a nice concept.
They're just fizzling out. There's only one within like an hour radius of where I'm from, but they're cool. That's where I saw Incredibles 2.
So I didn't
That was good stuff. Yeah. That brings me over to the other movie that I mentioned at the start. Monsters Inc. 2 is coming out. Do we like those movies?
I
we
do.
Like them better?
I like one. I think the university one it's okay. I just don't see what you could do for a 2.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't
I think
know-
that story was complete. I think Inc. was the right decision going back in time, but
Yeah,
I
I
think
guess
the
they're going to
future's
jump
done.
ahead now past Monsters Inc. And I don't know where they're going with it. Because how did Monsters Inc. 1 end?
they instead of being scary, they go and they tell jokes and they get laughter instead of get laughter.
I haven't seen Monsters Inc. in so long.
I haven't
So
either.
you know,
honestly,
scary.
I forgot
you
about
know,
that.
fear was what they used to power
Yes.
everything. So they at the end of the movie they was like, we don't want to keep scaring these kids anymore. That's kind of like he kind of changed that.
Dude, why are we scaring kids? We should stop that.
Yeah, so he was just like, and they started doing laughter because they found that laughter was stronger than the
Mhm.
fear. So they started making kids laugh, and that's kind of how it ended. But I feel like that was complete. I don't know where you go in the future with this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
That's
think
why
next
we're not
week we might
producing.
actually break out like a full ranking of animated movies, especially franchises, because I'd love to hear what your takes are and how
I wish
egregious we're going to
I
get.
wish we could share our screen on this stream.
That would be sick, yeah. But we'll get into one last movie here because we'll leave a lot of it for next week. You guys have seen the Lego movie, I presume? I hope.
Yes,
Both of them?
I don't know if I've seen both.
I honestly don't know if I've seen the second one, but Lego movie.
Lego movie?
Don't sleep.
Like
Bro.
Chris Pratt in
you know
them?
What Lego movie?
Look it up, bro.
haven't
You
seen the
probably
Lego
have
movie?
seen the pic of it. Like the main Lego is like iconic, I feel like.
Oh,
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it. No, but I know what this
Funny,
That's a good
funny
movie.
stuff.
That's a good
Really
movie.
fun. Probably the most
I
funny
still have
animated
to
movie I've seen,
watch-
other than Lego Batman, maybe.
Lego Batman's great.
Yeah.
I still have to watch Piece by Piece, which is the Lego.
Oh,
rendition.
Pharrell Williams.
Yes, bro. I still want to see that. Like it's a Lego version of his life.
Yeah, I never saw that.
I really still want to watch that because I know it's gonna be good.
But the Lego movie I thought was so creatively done. Like even if it wasn't Lego animation, I think the jokes, the comedy, everything that went into it would also have just been super creative in general. Great storyline there as well. That's definitely. You said you have seen it.
No,
That's another one I would definitely recommend.
no, I haven't.
That's great. And
I don't ever watch movies.
I just it was apparently such a fall off to the second one. Where if I saw it, I don't remember anything about it. But that was just phenomenal. And then they built Lego Batman off that, where they kept the same Batman character. There was so much good about that. They had a lot of good voice actors in Lego Movie as well. It was a great plot line, really was. But yeah, I mean, that could be pretty much where we end it here. I want to save a lot of the Pixar animated talk for next episode, which actually will be 2 weeks from now with spring break this upcoming week. We'll close out. Do you guys have anything big going on next week?
No,
Spring break movements,
No.
just work.
vibes, and work.
working the softball game
When's the softball game?
Here's next week.
Tuesday.
Oh, the doubleheader you're doing. Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
All right. Well, that will be where we wrap it up today. Thank you all for tuning in. We've had Tyler, we've had Brady, and you got Frank. We'll end it a couple of minutes earlier today. See you in 2 weeks.
He is not paying attention.
I'll see it eventually.
Whole time we're still live. I know he didn't cut it. You know, they were talking about the Miami. They were talking. I don't know if you heard it because you had the headphones on. I heard them talking about the Miami Ohio thing. I thought it was funny.
Oh, they were out there?
Yeah.
Oh, does that mean they could hear it?
I could hear them because I didn't have headphones on. But I was like, I heard Miami, Ohio, and I'm like, that's funny. They said it after us, like when we was moving on. But I just thought it was funny.
I'm gonna start. I don't think I'm gonna do too much prep for tomorrow. I'll probably have like a couple of storylines together, so then I start working on my on camera.
Yeah, I got to do my research later tonight after work.
It's nothing too crazy because also like during the game we could do a lot of that.
That's-
I might come to the game with you guys just to watch.
They don't have any.
Or do
You haven't been there. Or you have been there.
I have not been there.
So I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
check it out.
If they have
Or-
bleachers, that would be ideal. Then we could just have somebody on camera. The other two just buy the bleachers, maybe switch off. Because then when
Yeah.
you're sitting on the bleachers, you could be kind of prepping.
That's what's really
Yeah,
throwing me
yeah,
off.
yeah.
And I've been there many times, and just thinking about that, I just don't really remember bleachers there. It's just weird. It's gonna be so when you get there, it's gonna be a parking lot. So the way how City Park is, there's a parking lot. That's where all the cars gonna be parked. I don't think it'll be too busy. I don't think we're pulling that much that it's gonna be hard to get a park.
Is it Flowers Park?
City Park.
I'm looking at City Park near Michelle. And it's showing you pictures of Flower Park because that has a bleacher next to it.
Did they change the name? I doubt it. Maybe.
That's probably.
Let me see. Where is it?
I guess it's in Michelle. I don't know. Oh, that's not gonna work.
That's not it.
I don't know why it's
Unless
showing
that's a
this.
unless there's another baseball field they use, because there's like I said, the football field, soccer field.
So, like, is it time to break out the lawn chairs, bro?
I got one
We're done.
in my apartment.
We're done.
Dude, I would actually.
I told you we're still going. Called it.
That's fine. Unironically, I would actually